Hello and welcome to advising season. Okay, so there's a few different places that you're going to need to look through when advising a student. The first one, you might have to ask Dr. Reed for it, but is this sequence that we built out with Derek. If it's going to load. Aha, okay. This is all of the courses that we offer throughout the year. As you'll see, all of the fall are identical, all of the spring are identical, and all of the summer are identical. So this helps students plan things out further in advance. Put that on the side. The second is going to be the master list from the registrar's office. In Teams, if you go to the little Teams section, you might have to ask to be added to it, but this course schedule development is going to be where you look a lot at course details. So it tells you if it's online 1 or online 2, what days, what classrooms, what times, who's the professor, as you just kind of like scroll. This way you can see all of that information. So when you're advising students, that's the information that they want to know for sure, is the day and time that it's being offered. That if you were to look at the advising page on the internet, it doesn't always say. So that's helpful to have. I personally like to take screenshots of a certain section at a time and then just keep that on my desktop for the entire advising season. That way I don't have to always open this and come in and come out. I just keep this nice little folder where it has the course offering for a specific semester, specific to counseling classes. So that just makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to have this open. I'm going to have this open. And I'm going to go to conclusive advisor with the student. So let's just pick a random student. This is Dr. Hoover's. Let's go with, I'm trying to think of who's not too far along. Let's try Robin Fox. I don't know where she's at. Oh, she's all the way through. So we have a lot planned already, but this is kind of the first glimpse of their whole journey, which is awesome. You can go down to view full audit for any student. Right next to the name of their degree, it could be Bachelor of Biblical Counseling, or for MFT, it's Master of Marriage and Family Therapy. Right here, it says plan courses here. This is the golden ticket because it'll take you to this whole section. This is where you can actually plan courses with the student. So this is where this whole page comes in handy, because you can talk with them and build out courses until they graduate. This is all on the right-hand side. You'll see all of the courses that need to be taken before they can graduate. So you're just mixing and matching all of the ones that they need to take with the semesters that it's offered. So say like we can, well, this is MFT, so that's not exactly accurate, but you'll just mix and match the two to be able to build out a full plan up until they know when they can graduate. The true like advising genius is Christy Luth. So if you have any questions at all, she will be able to help you. But this is just a nice little tip for MFT specific students, which is really helpful to have. And honestly, Dr. Hoover will most likely want to create one of these as well. So this document, I will try to keep on OneDrive for anybody to use as a template if need be. Once you have built out a plan and you have figured out, okay, well, if we want to graduate by this time, then we know that we're going to want to take these classes in the fall. Great. We're going to register you for those classes. And we're going to make sure that those times line up well for what you need. Then you're going to let them know the days and times for the classes that they've requested. Once they say, yeah, that sounds good, we're going to go to SONUS. And this is just kind of the technical part of how to admit somebody in SONUS. Not admit, register somebody. Okay, last name, you're going to do either Hoover or Reed so that you can see the full list of their students. So we're going to go to Reed, for example. Their faculty one. You'll go to User Portal Access. Load portal. And then Advising. Advisee listing. And this is where you see all of their advisees. So let's just say we're going to fix up Christy White. view records, get her classes. You need to make sure as soon as you click on the student, it automatically pops up with grades. You need to scroll down to the very bottom and make sure that this is not checked. If it's checked, they're not going to be able to go in at any point and fix their registration if they need to or make changes. Just always make sure, or you're not going to be able to register them either. So make sure that's unchecked. Click submit. Okay, then we go to registration. Make sure it's on the right semester. So right now we're advising for summer and fall. This is the first day of the summer semester, so really just fall. So we're going to go from the summer semester to fall. Hit submit. Okay, now to narrow it down to counseling specific courses, type in BIBC. And you'll see the whole list of undergrad and graduate courses being offered in the fall. Based off of the plan that you, oh, darn it, I went to the wrong page. Boo. Sonus automatically pops up. So based on the plan that you made in conclusive, you will register them exactly where I was before that I lost track. No advising listening. Christy White. Go to fall. Sorry. And then narrow it down to BIBC. Okay. So let's say you talked about it and they're like, yeah, I would love to take research methods and counseling. All you have to do is click. Oh, I really don't want to do this on accident. All you would do is click here on the course ID. It will show up in red to the pending registration. If you wanted to continue, you would continue the registration process. And normally, if you were for sure about it, you'd do continue registration, but we're going to clear pending and restart it because we do not want to add that to her load. Alrighty. And that is how you do it. If somebody needs to remove one, they can. You just hit this little thing here. But she's good to go. Alrighty. And that is it. As far as the advising goes, like I said, if you have questions, Christy Luth is the expert. So